There are two key components to every dashboard in MBI. The first is obviously the data file driving the analysis. The second is the analysis type used. An analysis type is a dashboard template that includes a set of data visualizations specifically designed to highlight the key information in thousands of rows of data. The tabular analysis type is particularly useful in displaying both summary and trend information over several years across all members of a three-level hierarchy. When you first go into a dashboard created with the tabular analysis type, you're presented with the top level of the hierarchy along with all of the summary and the trend information created in that dashboard. You can see that we've got several totals as well as several different trends. For instance, we've got the trend for 2011, another trend for 2012, along with counts of how many 30-second spots in each of those years. You'll also notice that there are a number of columns used. The bar displayed in each member of the hierarchy indicates a portion of that member's revenue against the whole. For example, we can see that the Mid-Atlantic, California, and Central South regions each contributed close to the same amount in reference to the whole. But I want to see more detail. Let's go into the Central South. When I click on that particular member, in this case, all of the sales offices are displayed, and I immediately see that the Columbia sales office is outperforming the rest substantially. Drilling into that shows all of the salespeople within that particular sales office. James is the salesperson that outperforms the rest by a fair margin. I can quickly go into any level of the hierarchy that I wish. Now a word on the flexibility of the columns is the ability to define each column displayed and to use as many columns as the information requires. For example, the first column was a simple total. The second actually summarizes 12 columns in the particular data file, showing me the monthly trend in a spark line, starting at 37,000, ending at 23,000, and showing roughly the same amount by month. For Berlin, you can see that it started at 8,000, ended in 62,000, with a spike in the last 2 months of the year. The advantage of spark lines is they display a lot of information very quickly in a small amount of space. It's important to note that any range of columns can be used to display a spark line. The ability to define the columns that are needed for both summaries as well as trends is one of the hallmarks of this particular analysis type.